Alright everyone, time for some more documentation and updates with the freshwater prawn. So, as you can see, they have passed the 72-hour mark, at least the 48-hour mark. And they are still kind of all around the tank. My bubbler gets in the way. There's one, you can kind of see him scurrying around. So, these guys are actually doing okay, which is fantastic. I just gave them some food, so that one right there is holding a nom nom. So the food that was provided from the seller is fantastic. I'm so glad the seller gave me some of the stuff that he would normally feed the shrimp anyway. So it's a great way to make sure they get fed. And these little guys need to get fed because these guys are macrobrachium rosenbergii. That would be their scientific name. So if you look those up, they are often used in the food industry because they get huge. Now, because they get huge, they require a lot of food and a lot of really good filtration. Which is why I've got them in the 55-gallon because, you know, dilution of harmful substances like ammonia nitrate, even though it's fully cycled, so it's really only nitrate. It's important because when they get big, they're going to poop really hardcore, which is really going to give a good workout to my old Eheim electric poop cleaner. But also, I've got some modification to my Penplex Cascade 1500. It no longer has a constant purging issue because it used to be held up a little too high. Because I used to have it sitting on that thing right there because the return valve, or return tube to the tank was too short, so I had to prop it up in order to make it fit. Got a new return tube. It's much, much longer, actually twice the length. And no more purging issue, because in order to get this to work, you got to remember that the intake side works by siphon physics, with gravity to get down there. If the system is too high up, it won't siphon properly, and you get the constant purging issue because it's flushing out more water than it's pulling in. So, because the motor, the impeller really only pushes out. Problem solved. Great. So, the macrobrachium rosenbergii in this tank are doing good, which is very important. Now, they are still young. Actually, there's two of them right there. My goodness, they're so hard to see, and I wish I could give you guys eye candy right now, but I really can't because of their size. And I'm not going to move them out of the 55 because I want them settled inside the 55 pretty well. You can see them kind of moving. So I'll keep track of their progress here, and it'll be a video updates as they get bigger and bigger. Right now, I'm still debating whether or not I want to add some Bacteria AE. I know my shrimp will eat biofilm like crazy. I don't know if prawn at this age will do the same. I did add a little bit in. It doesn't seem to hurt. If anything, I'm sure the random snails in here, freaking bladder snails, will eat it. Because the pellet food, it's really a direct source feed food, which means they have to be within proximity. Now, that being said, this must really give off a strong odor, because when I put it in there, the shrimp come flying towards it, which means they're hungry, and they definitely know what it is. Hi, little guy. So that's good. That's very good. So, that's pretty much the little update. Just wanted, for my own documentation purposes. The water that I have right here is perfectly suitable for them, so it seems. 72-hour mark. That's 3 days in here. All is well in the prawn tank. So, yeah. I'll keep you guys updated.